Hi everyone, I just want to begin by saying I'm sorry for not posting a video last week. That is completely my fault. Last week I bought Photoshop and I haven't had Photoshop in so long that I guess I missed it a little bit too much and spent the whole day playing around with it when I should have been taping this video. That's why I wasn't able to get this video up for last week. I am really sorry for that, and I will try my hardest to make sure I have a video up every week and that I don't let my lack of self-control, I guess, get the better of me. Some of you may recognize this drawing as I uploaded the inking, the real-time inking video of this, I think about 2 months ago, and I haven't been able to complete the drawing until now because I didn't have the colors I needed. At the time when I was doing the hair, Anna's hair in this drawing, I only had the 12 set of the Faber-castell Polychromos, and last month I got the 120 set, so the full set of Polychromos. So then I was able to complete the face and everything else. Some of you may be wondering why her hair is more blonde than it is reddish or orangish, and that's because I was copying this illustration from a book and I didn't realize until much later that her hair in the movie is a completely different color. I watched Frozen such a while ago that I didn't remember myself. Recently, I bought a book on how to use colored pencils, but as of yet, I haven't gotten to the point where the author is talking about the techniques that you can use with colored pencils and also the tutorials that she has in the book. And I've intentionally not read up to that point because I wanted to complete this drawing without having any more knowledge than what I have taught myself, I guess. And that's because I want to look back at this drawing a year from now, or however long it takes for me to become decent at colored pencils, and look at where I began. I also only stuck to basic techniques, so I didn't use mineral spirits to blend out the colored pencils, and I didn't use a colorless blender either because at the time that I was doing this, I only had the Derwent colorless blender, and I featured that in my worst purchases video, so you can imagine I'm not going to use that. I have, however, recently bought the Prismacolor colorless blender, so I hope to use that at some point in the future. But with this drawing, I stuck with layering, blending with a white pencil, and also burnishing with either a white pencil or a colored pencil. I want to apologize because when I was coloring in her face, when I looked at the viewfinder on my camera, I thought the lighting was wrong, so I changed the settings, and it turns out that what I changed it to was wrong. So that's why you'll see a change of tone in the middle of coloring her face, and unfortunately because of the change of tone, it's really hard to see what I'm doing with the colored pencil. But hopefully you will have seen the basic layering and blending and burnishing techniques that I was using before the color change. I do change the color back, by the way, because I eventually realized it wasn't right. I have problems with really bright lights. It affects my eyes and it makes it difficult for me to see things. And when I was taping this, I had the white lights on in my room, not my studio lights, but my ceiling lights, which are white, rather than my wall lights, which are yellow. And even though the white lights on the ceiling aren't as strong as the studio lights, it's still difficult for me to see what's on the viewfinder properly sometimes. I don't know, I have really big issues with bright lights. But anyway, when I began this drawing, I did try and do a decent job. I tried to do a good job with her hair and her face, but then after that it just got really tiresome, and I just wanted to get this done because until I get this done, I'm stopping myself from reading anymore in the book. So by the time I got to the cloak and the dress, I was just scribbling the colors down, and especially the white frost that's on her cloak and her hands. While I was doing that, I was just scribbling the pencil down. I think it looks okay in the end though. I don't think it looked like I was going insane and just doing whatever I can to finish it. I think it looks pretty okay. For next week's video, I'm going to try and complete the swatches for the 48 set Prismacolors. If I can't get that done for next week, because it does take quite a lot of time and it does get boring, if I can't get that done, then I'll probably try and do a sketchbook drawing to upload. But if there's anything that you want to see me do for next week, then you can always comment them below, because right now I'm just doing whatever I feel like. But that might not be what you want to see, and I do want to put up stuff that you will want to see as well. So if you do have something that you want to see on my channel, you're welcome to comment them below, and I'll see if I can get it up for you. Anyhow, that's all I have to say on this video. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.